Well, the last nighttime short track race of the season is about to commence here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 29, and what was to be and hard to think that 3 races ago it looked like it was going to be a total runaway for the championship. Now everything is turned into a whole new ball game when it comes to this battle for the championship now. As the field gets set for race number 27 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series season, it's the running of the Exide Batteries 400. Not Exide spark plugs. Exide makes batteries, daggone it. Anyway, so the points battle here coming into this race here is 58 points from first to second right now, as Cole Deaver can hear Jessica Shelton's footsteps getting louder and louder and louder. How much louder can it get? Or for Cole, can the footsteps get any louder for Cole Deaver? Or will Cole pad his points lead? Well, we'll find out in the 60 laps that will ensue here today. But on the pole, however, for this race here, it's Levi McIntyre in car number 99. He's on the pole for this race here today. He's alongside Zach Rogers in car number 97. Second row, we'll see Kyle Matthews, who won the season at Watkins Glen. He's alongside car number 89, Quentin Moore. Here, Kyle's on the outside, actually starting in 4th position. Quentin starts 3rd. Third row sees Angel Navarro, car 42, the Old Spice GameStop Toyota. He's alongside car number 14, Matt McIntyre, in the Advanced Auto Parts Pontiac. Next row has Seth Cole in car 25, one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. And our second in-car camera rides inside our points leader, Cole Deaver, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet car number 3. He finished 3rd at Darlington, the last race on the tour, except the bad news for him. Jessica Shelton won that race at Darlington and led the most laps, I might add, too. Cole hopes to turn his fortune around a little bit here tonight here as well at Richmond. Here hopes to do so. Going to run number 5, a good quality run for Nikki Martinez in car 24, the Rudy's Barbecue Missile Milk Toyota. She's alongside car number 43, Mike Becker, the STP Cheerios Dodge. Becker going for the Richmond sweep because he won the last time he was here. Next up is car number 2, Dylan Young in the Wawa Universal Studios Outback Ford. He's alongside Zachary Fitzwater in 59. Next row has 52, Mason Wood and Charles Sanford in 03. Charles back in points contention, as a matter of fact, too, especially after his big victory he had at Michigan. Next row has Mike Wayne Robinson in car number 28. He's alongside car number 4, William Brock. Next row down has car number has car number 17. It is Jesse Turner, and he's alongside car number 81, Johnny Gardner. Next row down has number 9, Jessica Shelton. She's been on a tear as of late here. Her last 3 races have been 2 seconds and a win. And like I said, she's getting ever closer to Cole in the points chase, though. And Jess, by the way, has our 3rd in-car camera in today's race. The Kanachan TV Ford car's number 9. She's won 3 races this season so far. Beside her will be Daniel Bouchard, who had a solid run. He had a solid run at Darlington, the last race we had on the tour. Finished 11th in that race. Next row is James Sykes in 55 and Joshua Osborne in 60. Next row down has car 69, Kev Shear, the Waste Management Dodge. And Raphael LeDuc in car 16. Next row down has car 8, Rob Evans, and number 39, Keith Badson. Next row down has number 5, Bill Parker, and 70, Kat Badson, the Aussie Hair Care Products Ford, car number 70. Next row down has the Pepsi 400 winner, Alex Miller, in the Taco Bell Dodge, car number 95. He's alongside car number 6, Nathan Hudson, in the Valvoline Ford. Next row down has car number 31, Dylan Pote, and number 94, Nathan Ormond. Next row down has car 51, Colton Schwartz, and number 11, Cole Baker. Next row down has car 66, Jordan Anderson, and number 93, Zach Winkle. And then it's Logan Williams at number 7 and number 36, Natano Mateo. Starting shotgun field be car 01, Jack Mitchell. And coming from way out back, the number 1 car of Trent Dunham in the Sega Chevrolet. And Trent will try to come out fighting. Trust me on that one. Here comes the command to fire him up here at Richmond.
Drivers, start your engines!
man giving the party engines as we get some racing here today. As the pace car leads the field off of pit road for the pace lap here. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. What? He ain't got no motor. Field rolling through turns number 3 and 4 here at Richmond International Raceway here. This is a different version of Richmond we're using, by the way, if you noticed. It's Richmond. This is about Richmond circa 1994 or 95. I forget which year, but the green flag is out. And here we go. The Exide Bears 400 is on. Again, Cole Deaver, Jessica Shelton, and Seth Cole have our 3 in car cameras. And oh, trouble and turn on the backstretch! Mike Wayne Robinson's already around here in turn number 3. Daniel Bouchard's involved. Charles Sanford, one of the drivers that's back in the points hunt, though. He's involved already. And that didn't take long for the first yellow flag to fly here at Richmond on lap number 1, coming off turn number 2. This is going to be one of those races, isn't it? Levi McIntyre led him back to start finish line, and there will be no Richmond sweep for Mike Becker. He's involved. Becker won the last time he was at Richmond on the tour, and way back in the 3rd race of the season, and he will not win it here today. And this all happened right behind Cole Deaver, so he escaped one obstacle already. And Becker got tapped from behind by Zachary Fitzwater and goes right into and puts Becker right into Mason Wood in 52. Meantime, Mason gets into Mike Wayne Robinson. Charles Sanford's involved. Jesse Turner, I think, got pretty darn close, but I think he escaped. And watch Jessica Shelton. Oh, she got a piece of wood, looks like. I thought Jess might have squeezed her way through. I thought that. And see, Poteet gets a piece of Fitzwater. There's Daniel Bouchard. The shame for Bouchard, though, because I mean he had high hopes after a very good run he had at Darlington, and everybody else strewn all over the place to try to make their way through this whole deal. There you see Alex Miller and Trent Dunham on the inside right there. Miller gets right into Mason Wood's car. Trent does a good job of driving, trying to avoid Alex's car, trying to avoid rear-ending him. Let's see who else. You know, Logan Williams looks like he's clean. Let's see, Nathan Orman. I think he looks like Orman's clean. Bouchard, I think, might still be clean. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, but Bouchard's got a bit of a hood buckle right there on the 86 Pennzoil Shell Pontiac, you know, but still. But a lot of cars involved in that crash show. Keith Batson, I think, also got a piece of it, too. So, pace cars lights are off. We're going to get one lap till we go back to green. It'll be on lap number 7 of this race here. So we'll have 54 laps remaining in this race. Early on at Richmond, after a lap 1 melee that started on the backstretch and ended in turn 3. 2 cars out of race. Mike Becker, like I said, he will not sweep the season at Richmond, unfortunately for him. And Colton Schwartz was also involved in the crash, and he's out of the race. So it's Levi McIntyre who leads. Quentin Moore second. Third is Angel Navarro. Fourth is Zach Rogers. And 5th position is Kyle Matthews. Then it's Seth Cole, Matt McIntyre, Nicky Martinez, Cole Deaver, and Dylan Young. And Navarro getting a run in turn number 3 here as he moves to the low side of McIntyre, coming off turn number 4. Levi does not give any quarter, though. And look at the power Kyle Matthews has got right up the middle on Seth Cole and Quentin Moore. And Kyle takes the 4th position away in the Racing Cane's Chicken Fingers Pontiac. On board with Seth Cole in car 25 as he moves up to 5th position. Seth believe it or not, has yet to win this season. He's the defending series champion from season 28. As you watch Keith Batson coming off of pit road. And Batson, oh boy, right in front of his wife, Kat. Pote got loose right there. Here comes Charles Samford to the low side, trying to follow up with Kat, trying to pair up with Kat, trying to make her way through, try to make their way through. And oh no, they're 4-1. Don't do it. Rob Evans and Natan Amadeo leaning on each other. Here comes Johnny Gardner to the low side. He's got Kev Shear behind him. Rafael Aduke a bit loose right there. Nice in the clutches of Joshua Osborne in car 60. They move down the low side here. Dylan Pote just up ahead of him in 31. Alex Miller and Nathan Orman trying to make their way, trying to push their way up through the field here. I think Miller's car might still be clean though. I think Alex got through that crash okay. So Alex, I think, still may make a go of it here at Richmond. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think he still can. Right behind Rob Evans right now in the 8 car as we watch Nathan Orman get by Evans. He gets by Osborne and now gets by Pote. Pote a little bit loose coming off turn number 4. And that's a battle for 25th position right there. Pote's 26th, Miller's 27th, Evans 28th, Osborne 29th. And Robinson running 30th right now. And here comes Bouchard on the outside. Oh, and he almost cut right in front of the 59 car of Zachary Fitzwater. And meantime, Mason Wood and Trent Dunham moved in the low side. Dunham got through that crash really, really well. He started this race in 40th. And Trent trying to make his way through the field. He's in 33rd position right now in the Sega Chevrolet with Sonic the Hedgehog on the hood. And Trent trying to get help from Joshua Osborne's car in the 60 machine. Trent's had a decent season so far. Even Trent quietly has had a decent season though, but you can't say the same, as we mentioned. Can't say the same for Joshua Osborne in that Dodge SRT Pennzoil machine. And here Joshua's not yet won this season here, but he's kind of running out of races to do so too. We're down to 7. We'll be down to 7 races remaining on the season after this race at Richmond, but Joshua, I'm sure it's got to be plenty frustrated with his season, and is expecting big things this season. But unfortunately, what he's got so far has been disappointing. He's had some good runs here and there, but so a lot of times it's been all for naught in his quest to try to find victory lane this season. Meantime, Levi McIntyre continues to lead here at Richmond International Raceway. He's won twice this season so far. One of them has been on the short track and in Virginia, but it was at Martinsville, where we'll be heading to 2 races from now. We'll be heading to Dover next on the tour. Martinsville is next after Dover. Then the next remaining races after Martinsville will be North Wilkesboro, Charlotte, Rockingham, Phoenix, and the finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Second position is Angel Navarro in the 42 Old Spice GameStop Toyota. He's been on a tear as of late, as has Zach Rogers in the 97 car. That's two very tough competitors here, and another tough competitor right there behind him, Kyle Matthews, the winner at Watkins Glen. The 91 Racing Cane's Chicken Fingers car. And you read on the back of that spoiler right there. That's kind of you read on the back of the spoiler. It says a moment of bliss. That is here. That's referring to his favorite WWE, his favorite women wrestler in the WWE, or his favorite woman wrestler, I should say, in the WWE, Alexa Bliss. That's what the moment of bliss is all about. But Matthews right now running in 4th position at the moment here as we watch Zach Rogers now move to the low side of Navarro for 2nd place. No dice for the time being here. Rogers in the Dodge, Navarro in the Toyota. Rogers came into this race 185 points back in 6th position in the points chase here. In the points chase here. Levi McIntyre trying to find his way into the top 10. Meantime, so we mentioned the points though. Cole Deaver came out of Michigan with a 200-point advantage. I mean, this is what we was talking about at the top of the top of the show. Deaver had a 200-point lead coming out of the Michigan, then he got involved in a crash and finished dead last at Bristol. While that happened, Jessica Shelton finished second to the man Deaver's running behind right now, Quentin Moore. And Deaver did bounce back to finish third at Darlington. But the bad news for Deaver, even though he did lead a lap in that race, so Jessica Shelton led the most laps and went on to win that race at Darlington, and that was bad news for Cole. So in the last races, Deaver has seen his 200-point lead shrink to 58 coming out of Darlington. So Deaver, like I said, and Deaver right now is going to gain some points on Shelton coming out of this race here, as we watched Matt McIntyre in the 14 car battle with Seth Cole, Angel Navarro, and now Quentin Moore. And here comes Deaver back down to the low side in the number 3 Goodwrench Chevy. Riding on board with Cole Deaver in car number 3, the GM, as he moves to the low side now. And McIntyre throws the block on him. That's Deaver right now running in 8th position. McIntyre ahead of him in 7th. And Matt trying to find his way around Quentin Moore in the field right there. Levi McIntyre, meantime, the leader of the race here, he is now caught up to, he's about caught up to the lap traffic right now. And Cole about to pull up in the back bumper, that number 14 Advanced Auto Parts Pontiac. Oh, baby! And here comes Navarro to the low side of Seth Cole at number 25. Oh, and Navarro puts the bumper to Seth's car. Seth gets moved up the track. Seth said, "What'd you do that for?" And Navarro probably just looks back and yeah. You may be we may have friends off the track though, but on the racetrack it is war. As you can see right here at Richmond International Raceway, Navarro taking 4th position way up ahead of him, as though Kyle Mendes continues to run 3rd. There's Rogers in 2nd position, and there's Levi McIntyre still in front. He's led every lap so far from the pole. And if he should win from the pole today, he'll be the 2nd race in a row. Somebody's won from the pole. Jessica Shelton won from the pole at Darlington. And Shelton right now is running in 17th position, unfortunately for her right now. Let's take a look and see where she's at on the track right now. There's Jess in number 9 Canachan TV Ford. She's running right behind Zach Winkle in the 93 car. Winkle having a solid day, though, running 16th position right now. Jess, as we mentioned, is 17th at the moment. So I guess you might say the shoe's on the other foot here today at Richmond's, unless something should go wrong with Deaver's car, which Cole definitely hopes not, because he's had enough bad luck the last few races. And you see right now, Shelton right there behind the 93 car of Winkle. Kev Shear runs in 18th position. And there's Cat Madsen taking 19th from Johnny Gardner, who now drops to 20th. Charles Sanford, he runs 21st position at the moment. Charles came in this race 5th in the points, 160 points back. We'll see how the points shake up after this race is over with here. Natano Amadeo having a decent run. He's running 22nd right now. Nathan Orman's up to 23rd. 24th is Rob Evans. Mike Wayne Robinson's 25th. Phil Parker 26th. Mason Wood 27th. 28th is Rafael Leduc. 29th is Dylan Pote. And 30th is Alex Miller. And 3 wide for position there. Daniel Bouchard moves low on both Logan Williams in the 7th and the 60 of Joshua Osborne. And here comes number 1. That is Trent Dunham to the low side. And Dunham gets past Logan. Now he tries to get past Osborne. And that was close to the line right there between those two. Osborne led Dunham at the line. That's for 32nd position. And now Trent finally gets by. Oh! He stops Osborne in the wall, and around goes Joshua! Like I said, short track racing. That's all I can say on that one. And Joshua, I'm sure right now, is fuming under that helmet, though, and wondering, why did you do that, Trent? So caution number 2 flies here, and Levi McIntyre, I'm sure, did not want to see that caution fly. But I think Joshua's gonna have. I think Osborne's gonna have a little bit. Well, is gonna want to have a little bit of talk with. Gonna have a talk with Trent Dunham on that one. But as I said at Darlington, it's kind of. As I said, I think at Bristol or Darlington, whichever race it was, it's kind of hard not to presume anything and not point fingers at anything. Yeah, it looks like Dunham got into Osborne's car for no reason. Right into the wall goes Joshua's car. Dunham got a piece of the wall too, but around went the 60 machine, and Dunham still goes on. And that kind of, as we mentioned, that kind of simplifies Osborne's season so far here. The 3-time series champion. But he does get the number 60 Dodge SRT Pennzoil Dodge restarted, but unfortunately Joshua has now fallen a lap down. So Osborne, Jordan Anderson, and Keith Batson will start on the inside lane, as will Jack Mitchell, who is 5 laps down in this race. Green flag flies. We're back on our way on lap number 43 here at Richmond. There's 18 laps remaining in this race. And it'll be interesting to see what lap traffic will do to the leaders here. There's Rogers on the outside along with Matthews. And they're all on the outside getting trapped behind it. Oh no, they're 3 wide there. Matthews tries to bump Rogers a little bit. And here comes Navarro. He gets by. And with all that shuffling, Matt McIntyre's moving in second position now in the 14 car. Matt knew where he was going, as did Seth Cole. And here comes that number 3, Cole Deaver. And where did William Brock come from in the 4 car? Brock has now gotten past the 42 car of Navarro, or tries to. Dips slow, 3 wide between the 42, 4, and the 39. Again, the 39, not only 11. Oh, Matthews got into Nicky Martinez in the 24. Matthews got way loose off turn number 2. And now here comes Nathan Hudson in the 6. Cole Baker's right there behind in the 11. We're starting to see some surprises up there. And Zach Rogers is now getting frustrated with Jordan Anderson in the 66 car. Finally, Rogers moves to the low side, but he has lost a ton of spots. Rogers restarted his race second. Let's see where he's running at this time by. Zach right now running in the 15th position. Now he gets by Sykes and Quentin Moore. That's 13th and 14th he just took. Or 14th and 13th, I should say, excuse me. And Zach Rogers has now got blood in his eyes. Now he is driving like a man possessed, trying to make his way back up to the field. He gets by Keith Batson, who's not on the lead lap, but Cole Baker is on the lead lap, as is the other few cars up ahead of him, including, don't look now, but here comes that number 9, Jessica Shelton. On board with Jessica. She's in 10th position right now. Cole Deaver right now runs in 4th. Up ahead of her, Nathan Hudson up ahead of her, as is the team cars of Nicky Martinez and Angel Navarro. Rogers now gets by Matthews. That's for 11th. And there's the team cars, the 42 and 24 cars. Navarro in the 42, Nicky Martinez in 24. Nikki having a pretty good run here today. She's in 7th position right now. Well, she may be dropping to 8th now as they go into turn number 1. But Nikki keeping that 24 car clean right now as she comes off turn number 2. As Navarro moves to the low side, he'll get by Nikki, and now maybe Nathan Hudson and possibly Jessica Shelton will get by the 24 cars. They come off turn number 4. 9 laps to go, and here comes Jess to the low side of Hudson. And she gets by. She'll move up to 9th. And meantime, Levi McIntyre has checked out and saying, "See you later, guys." And he's hearing the words that every driver wants to hear. You're out front, and you're pulling away. Unfortunately for Matt McIntyre, though, he is right now caught behind Jack Mitchell in the 0-1 car. He is in 2nd place, so you're almost 1.6 seconds behind the leader. And so Matt, I'm sure, pretty frustrated at this point that he can't try to gain on Levi and try to make a race out of it. Nonetheless, though, for Matt, though, he's having a pretty good, that's going to be good for him and for his momentum, though, coming into Dover, which is next on the schedule for the Peak Antifreeze 400. Seth Cole running in 2nd, 3rd position. 4th is still Cole Deaver. Dylan Young is in 5th position. Joshua Osborne, again, is not on the lead lap. He's in 35th. William Brock having a solid day in 6th position. 7th is Angel Navarro. Nikki Martinez in 8th. Jessica Shelton 9th. And Nathan Hudson trying to hold off Kyle Matthews for 10th place. But Levi McIntyre out for a nice, quiet nightly drive at Richmond International Raceway. As we mentioned, he's had 2 wins so far this season. Here, his first came at the first Darlington race this season. His second came at the first Martinsville race, where we'll be heading to a couple races from now. And now he may be on his way to his 3rd win of the season here, if he holds on in his final 3 laps here in the Exide Batteries 400. His lead is 2.5 now over Matt McIntyre. So you got the McIntyres may finish 1-2 if Matt can hold off Seth Cole for 2nd place. Two to go now for Levi McIntyre. He'll see the white flag this time by the Marvel Studios, Zeb Bellringer, WWE, SKF Ford. Making his way through turns number 3 and 4 now, and he's got the white flag. He sees the white flag in the hands of the flagman. 1 lap remaining here at Richmond on his way to his 3rd win of the season. He brings the car off turn number 2 here, and he is continuing to pull away from Matt McIntyre. He sees the checker. He'll see the checker flag in hand as they come off turn number 4, and there's the checker flag in hand. Levi McIntyre wins the Exide Batteries 400 at Richmond, and does it in dominating fashion. 1.77 seconds, the margin of victory. Levi really showing the muscle in that lap traffic, playing the havoc to everybody else behind him. Played to Levi's advantage here as he wins here today. Average speed 100.736. Levi's 3rd victory of the season, is 2nd on a short track on the season here, as 27 races are in the books and 7 races are left to go on the season. And I think we have an accident of some kind. Well, something happened to Nathan Hudson's car, looks like here. We'll check and see as to what happened to Nathan. Well, this something tells me it's going to end up being this pit road is a glitch, has a glitch of some kind here. Nikki Martinez crashed in the pit road, as does Hudson, as does Kyle Matthews, and now everybody else rear ends the back of everybody else. So Yeah. So that happened. Okay. So anyway, as I was getting ready to mention, 27 races are down and 7 races are left to go in the season. And we'll give you the full running order here. The McIntyres finish 1-2, no relation. Levi wins. Matt finishes second. Third, we'll go to Seth Cole. Cole Deaver will open up his point sleep, though, coming out of Richmond. That's good news, at least for Cole. Here, even though he and Jessica both now finish in the top 10 in this race here. Dylan Young will finish 5th. Angel Navarro comes home 6th. 7th will go to William Brock. Jessica Shelton gets by Nikki Martinez on the last lap to finish 8th. Martinez will finish 9th, and 10th will go to Nathan Hudson. 11th to Kyle Matthews, 12th to Kat Batson, 13th Zach Rogers, 14th will go to Quentin Moore. James Sykes will finish 15th, and Keb Shearer, Jesse Turner, Cole Baker, Mike Wayne Robinson, and Mason Wood, the top 20. 21st on down. Alex Miller was 21st, then Natan Amadeo, Johnny Gardner, Zach Winkle, Rafael Leduc, Logan Williams, Trent Dunham, Daniel Bouchard, Rob Evans, and Phil Parker, the top 30. Then 31st on down, Nathan Orman, Dylan Poteet, Zachary Fitzwater, and Charles Sanford was the last car to finish on the lead lap. That was not the finish Charles wanted at this point, at this juncture of the season. Then Joshua Osborne, Keith Batson, Jordan Anderson, Jack Mitchell was the last cars to finish this race, and 2 cars finished out of the race. That would be Mike Becker and Colton Schwartz. So that will do it here today at Richmond International Raceway. Congratulations again to Levi McIntyre, who dominated the day at Richmond International Raceway, winning the race and starting from the pole and leading every lap in this race there too. So here is his 3rd victory of the season and the 2nd driver to win 3 times this season, only along with Jessica Shelton as the only 2 drivers to win 3 this season. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NRSs, we got gaming videos, we got NR online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series. Also on his channel, and coming soon to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series using the CWS 15 mod. That's another series that I'll be doing after this series comes to a close for season 29. So keep your eye on that. And also be sure to subscribe to the other 2 people who does in the NNSCRA series as well, that being Dylan Young, aka X86753888X. He does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, and also Thrashman899, aka Levi McIntyre. He's the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So be sure to give those 2 channels a subscribe. Again, that's Thrashmaniac99 and X8675389858X. So be sure to give those 2 channels a subscribe and their series a look out, as well as, of course, again, the lead series in the NNSCRA, the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series from Seth Cole. So that will do it here today at Richmond. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. We will see you at Dover for the Peak Antifreeze 400.
Greg, did you have any engine problems?